Welcome back to PhotoJoseph's Photo Moment, where we are talking about the DJI Ronin-S with my good friend, Mr. Sean Mark Nipper, who just came off of a film shoot using this thing.
Ronin and Sean.
Ooh, it's like you got it on your birthday, they named it for you. How cool is that?
Oh, nice.
I just gotta, now I have to wait for the Ronin J to come out, or maybe the P.
Exactly.
I can go with the P or the J, either one.
Yeah,
Really.
PJ.
Really. If they do that, then we know it's for me.
Right.
Then I have to buy it. I actually think then they have to give it to me.
I think so. I think so, yeah.
So this is the Q&A portion of the show. So for those of you watching live, get your questions in there. If they're not already, make sure you put PhotoJoseph in front of it. That allows us to see that there is a question. And we are going to start by doing this here. Now you got to get.
Oh, okay.
So this is where you have to get it right. So we're not clipped off.
So wide.
I know. Well, it is. Matt Diver, could you use this as a very basic PTZ head for remote camera control? I suppose you could. Oh, you just answer my PTZ question in the main video. That would be, right, controlling it for here. Yeah. So when he's talking about the PTZ camera, is that something where you have essentially a robotic camera that you can move, tilt, pan, zoom even on some cameras, usually used for live productions, but not necessarily the highest quality live. I think PTZ cameras aren't traditionally very, very high quality. But yeah, you could use this. You could put any camera on there, control it from the app, although I can't imagine you'd have, if you had like multiples of these, you'd have people back there controlling. But hey, I guess, why not, right?
Well, I just solved the problem that we were having too, actually. We actually mounted this on the hood of a car, and we're driving down the road because I'm like, hey, it's a Ronin.
Why not, right?
And I just realized I can set these to 0 because that was a problem. It was beginning, as we get jarred, it was still smooth, but it would start to drift a little bit, and so we lost, and then it would actually come back, but it wasn't a usable shot, so we actually scrapped it.
Oh,
but
if you set this
I could have set this to 0.
Like, here, some people know what you're talking about. Yeah. So you show what it is you're setting.
So I just, this is how quick the movement will go as far as pan, tilt, and roll, but at setting it to 0, I realize now that
that is.
It stays.
It's like locked.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But it's still going to be smooth.
It's still, yeah, it will be, yeah, because any kind of jarring.
Wow.
So that's what I should have done.
Look at that. Additional tips hidden in the Q&A section.
See. Well, because that's the thing.
Maybe you'd have. Well, the pan.
Let's try it again.
I think you'd have to just shoot a bunch and test it.
Yeah.
But that's interesting.
Yeah, we did it twice, and then we're like,
Yeah. Yeah, no, fair enough.
We lost a good performance because we're messing with the camera. So.
Right, yeah, that sucks. Trevor says, I can't remember, does the Ronin-S have a plug for HDMI out of the camera so the monitor can be used but no cable strain on the camera? You wouldn't plug the HDMI into the Ronin, you would attach a monitor to the Ronin.
Yeah.
So if you look at, I'll make sure to link to this, we'll link to this up here, people can see. Yeah. We'll link to this up here. Levi just did a video of the Ronin, well, it's of the Atomos Ninja 5, but he's using this Ronin-S, and in there he talks about how he mounted the Ninja on the side. So this is a mounting point right here, wherever it is, I can't see what I'm doing, but somewhere over here, there we go, there's a mounting point on there, and so you can mount a whole cage piece in there, and I think he's using small rig pieces to attach to it.
Yeah, small rig's got a little cheese plate that you can pop in here. Okay. They also have a little thing that will wrap around it, little necklace, or I don't know what you call it. Necklace. It's not a necklace. It's a gripper thing. It's got a bunch of quarter 20s and whatever on there. And so that's another way. So you've got this and this. And I've actually seen it where there's 2 batteries, 3 actually, because one's running this. There's 2 batteries that are on a bar on the bottom. And so you can actually
use it like two-handed movement.
But for me, that defeats the purpose of being able to have one hand free and then one hand to focus.
But it's great that you have the options, right? That you can add onto the system if you want to build it up like that. I like that idea of a product where you have something that can be much bigger, but you take off the pieces and you have something smaller, more light, more portable.
Indeed.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Not a lot of questions.
No, that's it for questions. Wow. I guess this was such an informative video. Nobody needs to ask anything.
I got them all answered for you.
There you go. So what are you going to be for Halloween? You're going to be eaten by a shark.
I'm going to be, I don't know if I should show you. Here, let me find it first before.
Pull it up there. Well, it's not on screen now. You were good, but there you go. So this is Sean's Halloween costume. I was concerned he might come in here. Wait for it to come up. I was concerned he might come in here dressed as something today, but fortunately he did not. So there we go.
That is my easiest costume to buy. Click, done.
So you fill it with air? Is it like a?
Oh, it's got a little air compressor that little vacuum.
Automatically it's going.
Yeah, like,
that keeps you cool as batteries.
Well. Totally.
Although it's going to be like 40
it's going to be cold today
tonight. Yeah, or 35 or something. It's cold.
That's right.
It's end of October.
Right.
It's cold season.
So no plug on the base plate. That is balanced. That an HDMI plug from camera. Really short cable.
So you're looking for a pass-through of the HDMI, I think, so you can plug this into the gimbal and then your monitor into the gimbal as well. I mean, no. So if you had your gimbal on there, your cable would just go from the camera.
And I also
to the
think,
gimbal,
just so
to
that
the monitor.
I also think that if you had the monitor coming to the HDMI here, and if you were to do this roll thing, wait.
You would definitely have to be aware of...
That's going to be...
Yeah, you'd have to be aware of where you're putting it, or have a long enough cable, or... I mean, you'd have to be very aware. You couldn't do that if you had a cable attached.
Right. And by the way, that shot's
so I think
used.
I'm starting to see even more of what he's saying. If it had a HDMI input on here on this plate,
right.
and you go HDMI into here, then you could continue to those spins, and there would be an HDMI out pass through on the handle. That would be very cool, actually.
Switch over here.
Now we're starting to get to Trevor. We're getting you. We're getting
so check this out. In the front, it's got power.
Yeah, what are those
capabilities?
things?
12 volt and
external power. Okay.
Yeah. So
you can,
of course, nobody can see that on the
no, but
on the screen,
they get it.
Yeah, right here you've got inputs for power. We did have somebody ask about. I actually did get a cable for my GH4 to put on here.
Okay.
And I can't. It doesn't do focus with the wheel, but it does do start and stop.
Okay.
So I mean, that's,
what is this connector? It's USB. It's in USB-C. It's USB-C, right? Because the GH5
but it comes
and the
with
S have USB-C.
Here.
Yeah, so the GH5 and the GH5S both have USB-C in here, which we now know. And I don't know that we knew this was even going to be possible before the Ronin came out, that you could control the camera through that port. I don't think I did.
So it comes with this handy little kit. Bunch of different little things in here. Allen wrenches, thank God.
Here, let's do put that here. We'll do a top down on that. There we go.
Yeah, so you get
little base plates.
Little base plate to raise it up if you need to.
If you need to raise
the camera up off of there.
Okay.
For whatever reason. It comes with a little lens holder.
Oh, okay. So if you got a longer lens,
right?
That'll here. Well, let's.
And it's actually got.
So here, let's do it like this. Yeah. Actually, here we can do this.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, that's neat.
And it's got these little wheels here that you can,
right. So when if it's focusing and moving through there. All right. Cool. Very good.
Yeah, that's good. Haven't used that yet. Got a bunch of
8-pound max weight limit. You could put a big lens on this thing.
It's got those.
A bunch of other little bits and pieces. Okay.
And then it came with these cables. So the one I did buy extra, but you've got the, I don't know what this is. I think probably for a
fiber optic
infrared start and stop in the future, I think.
Okay.
And then this is the one.
Oh, for your GH4.
For the GH4.
That's a standard.
Yeah. So this is the RSS-P.
It's very important.
Right.
RSS-P. Okay. Super. Yeah. Excellent. Well, hey, thank you very much for coming on. That's
Absolutely.
It. No more questions. I guess people just aren't asking the questions today. But thank you for tuning in, for coming in.
Indeed.
Thank you for tuning in. It's all good.
Absolutely.
Yeah, cool.
Super fun.
Hey, you want to come to Indy with me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Whew, man, that's great.
I would love
easy.
to.
All right. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.